Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to do a quick video on this new side quest that we have. It's very akin to Mutant Treasure Island. It's kind of pick your own awards, but you have to do a little bit more coordinating. Made simple, brief on the intro, it is going to be, you're going to get some solo objectives to get hints to get to a code. You don't have to do this because people can just tell you the code. I'll tell you the code. I'd highly recommend you do them. Starting short, these solo objectives, you're going to need to do specific duels. I'm going to be showing you the duels that you can do. This first Groot is Rhino 1978. You can see in the top right corner over there. Rhino 1978 is going to be the guy you're going to want to fight. He has a pretty low power Groot, so you're just going to breeze right through it. And the reason I recommend doing these instead of just getting the code is because it does give you a pretty substantial amount of ISO, and then you can do it yourself. You don't really need to rely on other people. So there's that one, and then the next one that we have is a Red Skull, which is going to be Warhammer 11, all lowercase, and then Warhammer and an 11. And that's just a Red Skull. His Red Skull is very, very weak, so it doesn't, again, not a super big deal. Take whoever. I think there is one rank 5 6-star in this guide here, so when you're doing the things, make sure to watch out for that. I believe it's the Havoc. So just make sure to bring a Havoc counter, but again, there's no nodes, it's just a little bit of a higher powered Havoc. The next one up is Havoc, and this one is Dr. S-O-E-P-B-A-L, Doctor with a die. That's going to come up in a second, but I don't really know how to say that, so I hope if this person ever watches this, that I'm saying it right. Please let me know if I'm not. I used Angela, wasn't really a problem. You kind of just go in and you take them down. These events, they're not very, duels, they're not very hard, but you have to be careful because I think there's 6, so if you want to do them all in a day, you're going to have to wait for your duel credits to refresh and or find a different way to do it, or spend 5 units. I spent 5 units, I actually spent a couple more because when I was looking for these, I did some wrong ones, but it's just 5 units a day. You can get that in Arena, so it's not a super big deal, and if you want to go in and get those rewards, I'd recommend doing that, but you certainly don't have to. And after the Havoc, it's a Sorcerer Supreme, and this is just the thing you need to look up is RIC, capital S. Super simple. I think the Sorcerer Supreme is either rank 3 or 4. Pretty easy to take down. But yeah, just do these. Just do them for the ISO, if nothing else. If you really have so much ISO that you don't care, then I suppose you don't have to, but it's free. It's not hard. And yeah, it's simple. And again, yeah, you don't even really need to spend the units. You can just get the gate code, which I'm going to tell you as soon as I'm done with this. But to put it in a little bit simpler terms, so what you're going to be doing here is you get 2 keys per day, and keys are just entries. And then you need to find the right chest that has the next key, and then you can go in and get to another zone, or a zone key. And the zone keys are pretty universal. Once you unlock it for the rest of the event. I'm showing you how to get the first zone key in this one, so you don't get rewards, but you do end up getting a zone key, which is going to let you move on to the next zone. And I know that sounds confusing, but just trust me, watch this video and it'll get significantly less confusing. And then another thing you want to look out for is some of the chests are labeled. So you want to zoom into the chest. I believe the purple ones are crystals, the green ones are rank up, and then the blue ones are 6 notes. I might not be right about that, but you want to look at those chests so you know what you're getting. And then again, some of these chests might not actually have this. The one I'm showing you in this one, in Zone 1, just had the key to the next zone, which I do recommend you do at some point. You don't need to do it now, but you do want to end up getting the zone. Oh, and the Elsa Bloodstone was Synergy Cat with a K. I want to make that clear. And then this final Wasp, I have no idea how to say this. P-R-E-T-O-D-E-R U-B-A squiggly 1. So Protoruba 1. You can see it in the top right there. The Wasp is, I think, rank 2 or rank 3. It's not super hard. And that gives you the science ISO. So after this, I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you exactly what I did today just to get that second zone key, so I have a little bit more freedom. And then I'm hopefully going to do next week or tomorrow, whenever I can, the next zone key, and then the next after that. Because I am trying to get these zones unlocked as soon as possible, because then once I've done that, I have just the freedom to go in and explore. The rewards of this are extremely good, so I highly recommend that you do it this way, just to get the rewards as fast as you can or as soon as you need them. And there will be people, you can coordinate with people you know, you can see in these videos, that are going to show you where to get specific rewards. The biggest highlight in the Threat 5, there is a 6-star Awakening Gem crystal. So it's not just a flat Awakening Gem, but you are going to get a 6-star Awakening Gem crystal by completing and exploring Zone 5, which is very relevant nowadays, and I think kind of, again, akin to Mutant Treasure Island when they had that 5-star Awakening Gem crystal for like the first time in a side event. So I highly recommend smashing these out. And the path you're going to want to take is going to be the one with Hawkeye, Havoc, and Vulture. That is the path with the key to the second zone. You're not going to get any additional rewards, you're not going to get any crystals for getting the zone, but you can just go immediately into the zone 2 after that, because you will have 2 keys and then get whatever reward you would like from there. It's not hard. It's got the Fissure node. I believe it's not Fissure, the armor one where you give them an armor break every hit. So it does end up being a little easier. I used Archangel on the Hawkeye, Angela on the Havoc. You can really use anybody. The only thing you really need to watch out for is that Havoc, so make sure you have an armor champion. There are some nodes there, Great Responsibility, Great Power, so you can use Spider-Verse champions if you want. That's on every node in the quest. I don't really love Great Responsibility and Great Power. It was the same one that was in the variant, and it's kind of just based on evade, so it's not really something you need to have or you really even need to pay attention to, but if you do want to use the Spider-Verse champions, they will get a little bit buffed up because of this node. All in all, this is a really good side event. I'm really glad they did it like this. I liked the incursions one last time because I like incursions, but I think if I do another incursion again in the next 2 months, I will die. I can't stand. I don't want to do any more incursions. I'm done with incursions. And the Legends title was nice, but it did cause a lot of controversy. I'm glad for any of you guys that got it, but this is a much more straightforward event, and you do get that 6-star Awakening Gem crystal like you did in the last one, except this time it's pretty much guaranteed if you just do the side quest. You don't have to push to anything. You just have to log in every day and get your keys and smash it out. Actually, you get 2 missed days. You get 2 missed days that you don't have to log in, and you can miss the keys, and you can still get them at the end because there is 2 days of grace. Otherwise, there's nothing really complicated about it. There's nothing really you need to pay attention to. You just really want to make sure you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, and you know the code. And I do want to say this right now. I'll put this in the description just so anybody can have it. And I'll probably put a link to this point in the video. The code is 3147 for the Zone 1 chest. So on this path, you're going to get a chest, and then it's going to ask you what the code is. It is 3147. You can get that through the hints, which is why I showed y'all how to do that along with the ISO. But if you don't feel like doing that and you don't feel like spending 5 units, or you just want to do it later, the key to the chest is 3147. You get most of the codes for free. I think Spider-Man, like that's at the end of the week, Spider-Man will tell you the code, so you don't necessarily even need to do anything on that, but you won't get all of them. He won't give you all of them. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to Zone 5, but I know you won't get the 6-star Awakening Gem if you just rely on the Spider-Man to tell you the codes. And so after this, I just went in because I got the chest. There you go. That's the safe. I got the safe. I put in the code 3147, and then it gave me the key to part 2, which is where we are right now. And I just ran through a path. I didn't really care about the rewards because I just wanted to show you guys the path to get the safe, and then how you're going to do it from there when you want to go for that second zone. And it's not a big deal what you get, because once the zone is unlocked, you can just keep on doing it every day, and you can explore that zone fully. But you do want to be sure to get all of these rewards if you can, because they are quite good rewards, and they're going to really change your roster with that 6-star Awakening Gem. So it's just important to know what you're getting. Probably get it early. You don't want to save anything till the last day and then miss it. But that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope I can make this a little bit simpler for y'all. And yeah, I'm just going to let this play out. Y'all have a great day, and peace.